Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to discuss about Prabhdeep's interview experience for the profile of Data Analyst at Innovaccer. So welcome Prabhdeep.
Hi Sej, thank you for inviting me for a video.
So jumping upon to the interview experience, what was your first round about?
So the first round was a coding round and it had 3 questions and duration was 75 minutes. 2 questions were based on SQL and 1 question was for any language like C and C++. And the SQL questions were based on concepts of subqueries and joins, and the coding question was based on shortest distance between 2 points.
And did you have the choice for the programming language? I mean, could you solve in Python as well?
Yes, Python was included, Java was included as well.
Okay, so that's great that you had the choice of the programming languages for it. And after how long were you told that you are selected for the next round?
So the process took me around 2-3 days, and they informed me that I had my second round the following day.
All right,
The
that's
day they
great.
informed me.
Yeah.
For more videos about interview experiences, college-related tips, as well as available opportunities, please subscribe the channel. Also, comment down what type of videos you want so that we can deliver you the content that's required. Thank you.
Definitely. And what was your second round about?
So the second round was a technical round, and they basically asked me about my projects, my interest in machine learning, some concepts about machine learning as well, and also they gave me a SQL question, which was based on concepts of aggregate functions as well as subqueries. So it was a mix of both. Yes.
All right. And talking about the machine learning questions, right? So, I mean, were they only focused on machine learning or they had asked some questions about deep learning as well?
No, they only ask about machine learning, like some algorithms that I'm aware of, the algorithms that I've used in my project, and some like basic idea of it, not exactly in depth of it.
Okay. So you weren't asked exactly the maths about those algorithms or something like that?
No maths about it.
Okay, sure. And after this round, how long did they take to announce the result, and when was the third round?
So as soon as my second round got concluded, they called me after around some 2 hours and told me that I had my interview the following day.
All right,
the third round.
Sure. And what was the third round about?
So the third round was a bit of technical and HR mix. In it, they asked me the same questions from the previous round, like machine learning and some projects of mine as well, but some more additional concepts of machine learning as well, like precision and recall, which are concepts in classification. So they gave me multiple case studies, and they asked me basically what type of model should I make, and in it, the concepts required were precision and recall, and also other metrics like adjusted R square and R square as well.
Okay. That's cool. And apart from machine learning questions, what type of questions were you asked?
Apart from machine learning, they asked you about my favorite subjects like databases, machine learning, or any other subjects of mine. Also, they gave me some situational questions.
All right. And apart from situational questions, were you asked about any programming language? I mean, since I know already that you are strong with Python and C++, so did they ask any questions regarding that?
Some basic concepts of Python like classes, dictionary, data types, basically in Python.
All right. So just the basics of Python, I would say, right?
Yes. The basics.
So, do you think the basic knowledge of Python is required for this role, especially for Innovaccer?
Yes. So you see, in Innovaccer, Python is actually required in data analyst role.
Yeah, I mean, in general, definitely Python and SQL concepts are required for data analyst role. But, sometimes like in GS as well, it's not absolutely necessary that you know Python already. Even if you are strong with a particular language like C++, even that works. So that was my question. My question was in that aspect. So that's pretty cool. And apart from that, any questions that you were asked in the Innovaccer third round?
No, no questions. Like these are all the questions that were covered by them.
And any other questions that we missed out on and have not been discussed yet?
No, apart from the mentioned questions, there were no other questions.
All right. Apparently, it seems that they didn't grill you much, or you basically had short interviews. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah, actually, I had short interviews of about 15-20 minutes, both rounds.
All right. So I guess they were smart enough to, understand that you are already a good hire for them and basically hired you quickly on the basis of the questions that were already asked you. So moving on, what are some important tips from your side for the interview process?
So yes, Ed, some tips I'd like to give are that we should be not proficient exactly, but we should know basics of SQL like joins and also subqueries and its practical implementation and how to write some basic queries in SQL.
Hmm.
Apart from that, we should also be confident, how we present our thoughts and everything.
Yes.
Also, other than that, Python, basics of Python. I won't say in depth, but some basics like data types, functions,
Hmm.
and syntax. That's it. And also like some important concepts in SQL as well, like foreign key, composite key. Like these are the most asked questions in interviews
In
regarding
general.
databases.
Yeah, absolutely agreed with you. And I mean, confidence is definitely the key. And since it's the data analyst profile, so obviously you should be clear with some basic concepts of SQL as well as Python. And moving on, what are some preparation strategies that you followed and some resources that you would like to suggest for the same?
Some of the resources that I did use for preparing for the role was mainly Geeks for Geeks for programming languages like C, C++, and Python. And also MySQL part is also there, so that's also good. But also, try it on a local laptop as well, for just to get a bit of hands-on as well, because reading won't help you that much.
Yeah. I mean, even Geeks for Geeks has their own portal for the same. I mean, you could practice questions, programming questions on Geeks for Geeks, and for SQL particularly, even I followed YouTube for the preparation part, and for uh, practicing SQL, I basically used HackerRank because the questions are not that difficult, but they help you get more clear idea. And since you write the queries yourself, so you get a very good idea about how SQL really works, and your confidence obviously boosts up when you are able to solve the queries or the questions on HackerRank. So yeah, these are some of the additional advices to Prabdeep's thoughts and preparation strategies. So yes.